Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company and Happy New Year. We're here today with Fred and Tucker. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Tucker's ability to understand and respond to his formal obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Tucker's going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you'll be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, he should be sitting quietly at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Tucker heel, and at this point Tucker has a job to do, and that is to walk nicely next to your left side, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and each time that you stop walking, he's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. And this makes walking with your dogs a pleasure. They're always under control and at your left. And if you stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to a neighbor, they're sitting quietly at your left and waiting for their next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home should be extended from 30 seconds to 3 minutes. This helps to develop attention span and self-control. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position, and then he expects to get another command and they take off heeling again. You can see his tail is up, it's wagging, and he knows that he's working and he's doing a good job. With these big, strong kids, it's really nice to have them well under control when on a walk. Nice automatic sit, another stay. And lengthen out your stays and use these commands indoors as well as outdoors. I think it's going to help also with his urinating problem. This time, instead of returning back to him, Fred's going to call him. This is your recall or your come on command, and he goes back to heel on his own. He's supposed to sit in front, but for whatever reason he chooses to go back to heel, and that's okay too, as long as he's coming when called. Nice automatic sitting, nice heeling, staying right with his trainer, not dragging him, loose leash. He's had a blast here at school and he's learned so much. He just does laps around our yard. This time Fred's going to call him again. He lightens his tone of voice. He tells him he's a good boy on the way in. And he sits back at heel position. Very nicely done. And now we're going to set up for your down commands. So the first one that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, and this is what we call heel position, Fred is going to take his left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down and then stay. It looks like we shot him. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, and practice right in your living room. 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay, as an additional distraction, returning back to heel, and then the dog expects to get another command. So always remember, when you get back to heel position, your dog is waiting to hear what you want him to do next. Nice automatic sit, left open palm, straight down toward the ground. Stay. Down and stay. You always have to give him that stay before you walk away, or he's going to walk away with you. And this time Fred will call him out of that down stay. That time he actually did sit in front. Such a cutie. And you can tell by his whole body language that he enjoys working. And this gives you a shared vocabulary with your dog. Gives him confidence. Fred leaves him in a stay. And we're going to demonstrate the down from a distance. This is the only time that you use your right hand to give commands.
Down.
Fred drops him into a down from...
No.
Even a little sneak. He's going to crawl. You want to try that? Start all over with that one? And whenever your dog gets like, you get flustered or the dog gets flustered, start all over. Go back to heeling and then do the command again.
Down.
That was much better. And at least you can see what to do when you're feeling like, oh, I'm not doing this, something's wrong. So we have demonstrated for you all of Tucker's formal obedience commands, his heeling, his automatic sits, the stays, the down stays, the down from a distance, the come. You're going to be getting a very, very good lesson. We're going to try to answer all your questions for you when you come to pick them up. We have enjoyed them so much. Tucker's a doll, and we will see you soon.